You're watching WKBN 27 First News, where your news comes first. Now, in high definition.
Dr. Michael Sevilla from Salem Community Hospital joins us right now. We're talking about shots before your child goes back to school. There's a requirement this year, correct, in Ohio?
Yeah, there's a newer requirement now. Kids going into 7th grade, they're going to be requiring a tetanus booster that also has a whooping cough, which people may have heard about before. And we're seeing a resurgence of that in some of places in the country, and I think that's part of the reason why there's this new requirement for this booster. When you're looking at kindergarten kids too, there's the normal boosters for that. There's MMR, which we know is not associated with autism, and they also require a tetanus booster, and also for polio too.
So is this one shot or multiple shots?
No, it's one shot.
Oh, okay. So all those in one, that's a good thing there.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, these three are separate, but, but yeah.
What are some other things you need to keep in mind before your child goes back to school?
Yeah, with the transition to school now, one of the things that we try to prevent from my standpoint is the prevention of infection, and we do that by careful hand washing, and we see that too with trying to prevent things like the spread of colds and pink eye and that type of thing. Another thing that we look for is sleep. Kids let their sleep kind of lax during the summertime, and we emphasize that parents to try to get kids back on their school sleep schedule. Other things we look for is backpack safety. You see some of those small kids with those big backpacks as something to keep in mind, and then exercise too as they get back in school.
Going back to the immunizations, I mean, what's the danger of one parent or multiple parents saying, my child doesn't need shots, they're not going to catch anything? Could it make something spread quick through a school? Absolutely
it could. We're seeing this in parts of the country, in some parents who do not have their kids immunized, whatever immunization that they don't get. We're seeing some of the spreads. We're seeing some pockets of epidemics spreading in some parts of the country, so that's why immunizations are very important to prevent disease.
All right, Dr. Michael Sevilla, thanks for being here from Salem Community Hospital.
Thank you.
More First News at 5 right after this.